Hi, this is Sheila Stromberg, Notorious SHE. I am making a tutorial for my new cardigan pattern. So this is a tutorial that goes over kind of the pleating on the back of the work. So as you can see, I've already worked the body of the cardigan. It's at like 12 inches right now. I'm petite, so if you're tall, obviously you're going to want to work it a little longer. So sorry, my voice is like out of control. I'm super sick right now, but I really want to finish this cardigan, so I have to make my tutorial right now. So you're gonna have to bear with me. So yeah, sorry. So anyways, this yarn I'm using is Roan Felted Tweed. I know that there's two weights of it. This is the finer, I think it's DK weight. And then the color I'm using is Midnight. It says SH133, but this is a discontinued color, so yeah, I don't know if they, well, I know they don't make it anymore because I need one more ball of it and nobody sells it, so I'm kind of screwed. So hopefully I can get away with it. We'll see. Okay, so now I'm going to go over the pleating on this row. This is a little bit complicated, but if you've ever cabled, it's really not very much different from that. It's kind of a cross between like cabling and a 3-needle bind off, essentially. Except for we're not binding off, but okay, you'll see what I mean. Okay, so the size I'm working, it's either going to be the small or the extra small. So just be aware that if you're working the larger sizes, the stitch count is going to be different. Okay, so to start off, we're going to knit to our stitch marker, which should be 15 stitches. So we're just going to get over there. Okay, that's going to create our front lapel. That's going to be what goes up and over the neck of the garment. Okay, so slipper marker. Okay, now we're going to knit 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, if you're working a larger size, the stitch count might be different for you. Okay, so now we're going to make our first pleat. So you're going to need a cable needle, or you can just use a spare, like double pointed needle, if you have that. Okay, so for the size I'm working, we're going to slip 3 stitches to the cable needle, and we're going to hold them at the front. So if you're working a larger size, I'm going to make these pleats deeper for the larger sizes, so they're not all going to be 3 stitches. Just be aware, the bigger sizes, you're going to have more going on. Okay, so now what we're going to do, so this is kind of where we get into like 3-needle bind off territory. We're going to hold both of our needles together like that, and we're going to work through the front needle and the back. So we're going to knit 2 together essentially, but the 2 are going to be this way instead of like 2 this way. So we're going to knit 1, 2 together. So we're going to go in the first stitch of the front, first stitch of the back needle, yarn over, come through the front of both stitches, and then slip them both off like that. So now we're gonna make the second one the same as we did the first. Yarn over and pull through the front of both stitches, slip them off, and the last stitch. Okay, slide those off. And then we're just going to knit 1, and we're going to do it again. So this little pleating here in the front is going to give you actually like some nice room for your boobs, you know. They're not going to be all squashed under a flat panel. This is going to give you a little bit of room. So that's why on the larger sizes also we have more stitches. You guys need a little bit more sometimes. Oh, sorry, my cats are hissing at each other. Dorian, calm down. Oh, they're such brats. They just fight all the time now. It's like shakedown of the pecking order. We got a new cat, and he's trying to, like, be the boss, and so all the other cats are really pissed at him. So everybody growls all day long. Alright, so we're going to do this until there's just 3 little pleats on the front. Okay. Alright, so you can see how those pleats kind of lay. Sorry, the lighting's going crazy. Okay, so you can see those like 3 little pleats there. And so again, those will be a lot deeper for the larger sizes so that you're got enough room. Okay, so now we knit one. Alright, now you're going to knit the amount of stitches that I say to knit in the pattern. It'll be different for the different sizes. So the size I'm working is 38 stitches like this. And this is going to take us around through the underarm of the work to the back. Okay, so I put a marker so I didn't have to count because I'm actually that lazy. Okay, so now we're going to work the pleat the same on this side as we did on the front paneling. We're going to do 1, 2, 3 stitches slipped to the front. This way the pleating is going the same direction. We're going to do another 3 pleats as we did before. And just make sure that you're having your knit 1 in between. Don't forget that or your stitch count will be off. Okay, that's 1, 2. Last pleat. Okay, oops. There we go. Okay, now, so I have this green marker. This is going to be the center marker, but I don't think I'm going to put that in the pattern, so just ignore this. So now we're going to knit 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, now we're ready to work the opposite side pleating. So this is going to be worked kind of, it's just like mirror image of the first one. So we're going to start by knitting 1. So now we're going to slip 3 stitches to the cable needle as we did before. But as you can see, I'm slipping them to the back of the work. So that way the pleats are just the opposite of each other. Okay, so but we work on the same. So we go through the front stitch, the back stitch, yarn over, and then slide it off. There we go. And then repeat it like that. Okay, so you can see that pleat leaning towards the right, whereas these ones are leaning towards the left, so they're just the opposite. Let's see. Whoops, I forgot to knit 1. Okay, now we're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. a little bit more annoying to do them this way than the other way, because the yarn kind of gets in the way and you have to be moving it all over the place. Although I suppose you guys who knit English are doing that anyways, and I shouldn't complain, but you know, I'm as lazy as possible, so the least amount of moving yarn, the better. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that should be 3 more pleats. So we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, my colors are all over the place. My light balance. Oh, I was not counting how many stitches I just worked. Okay, so now let's see. We're going to knit 38 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 37, 38. Now, if that doesn't make you want to knit continental, I don't know what will. You see how fast that was? I think I lost count though. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 30, 36, 37, 38. I'm like off by 2, is that right? That's not right. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. There, that's what we want. Okay, so keep count of your stitches. Don't be like me and count too fast. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and make another pleat. Oh wait, that's why. We do want 1 more. I forgot I began this sequence with knit 1. Okay, so we want to slip 3 to the back on the cable needle, knit 3 together, or I mean knit 2 together, sorry my video like just stopped, so I guess I'll have to splice that together. Okay, so we're gonna finish these knit 3s. Oh, this video is gonna force me to learn how to stitch videos together. I guess that's good for me, human evolution and whatnot. Knit 1 in between. 1, 2, 3 at the back. Going this direction sucks. Sorry guys. You know, sometimes you have to do terrible things because it'll be beautiful, but it's annoying as crap. Sorry, you can hear like every car go by. It's like hotter than Ulysses S. Grant in here, so I had to open the window. Now you can hear everything. So, sorry guys. Okay. I swear this is like the weirdest construction on a garment ever. So sorry if it's super confusing. I'll try to make it easy to understand. But even while I was like knitting it, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, so there's the last 3 pleats. Okay, now we're going to just knit to the end. You should have 5 till your next marker, and then knit to the end. Okay, so now you can see our pleat row. So these ones are pretty really pretty mild on that small sizes. Oh, sorry, the light's like all over the place. I'll never record in this room again. You guys have my word on it. Anyways, there it is. So the following row we're just going to bind off, and that's going to give us something to stitch the yoke to the body of the garment, so it's not just, you know, right up to the pleat row. So yeah, that's really the only seam that you have to work in it, because I'll show you guys how we're gonna work the collar. I have a plan to make it seamless because I hate seaming. So, okay, so get going, and then I'm gonna make another video to do the neck. Okay, happy knitting.